Hey, you guys, we have some approvals here. So someone said they was able to get approved for $2,000 with the Apple credit card. Somebody else said $2,500. And then another person said they was able to get the GM credit card, the GM rewards card, and also the Apple card. And they was able to freeze their credit reports before it got accepted so they can get no hard inquiries. We're going to talk about this when it comes down to this Apple credit card because I love Apple. I love the rewards that my Apple card provide for me. I love that they give you increases. So I definitely like to always talk about Apple. And I'm just mad that I'm just not talking about the Apple credit card, knowing I'm in talking about all the different credit cards. My goal is to talk about all the different credit cards every year. That's my goal. I want to talk about each one of them, whether it's good or bad, kind of give them an update on what's going on with that card. And I'm surprised I haven't talked about Apple because I love Apple. But now I'm here talking about it, and let's talk about some of the things that they do offer. If you guys have never watched my videos, my name is Rickita. I talk about like the different credit cards that's out there. I talk about getting credit for you and just fixing your credit and getting it to where you want to be able to get whatever you want to get, or not even that you want to, that you can be able to do it. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at the different credit cards that's on here that's similar to this credit card. And those credit cards that's similar to me is the Discover Cashback credit card, the GM Rewards, and also the Discover a Chrome Gas and Restaurant credit card. I love Discover, so definitely if you guys get approved for the Apple, also look into the GM because to me they're one and the same. It's just that with Goldman Sachs, they're under the same company, so I think of them as the same, but they offer 0% APR. So definitely look into the GM rewards. Now, Apple, let's talk more about them. I love that you can get unlimited 3% cash back, and that's going to be when you shop at certain things like the Apple Store, certain subscriptions that have to do with Apple, like Apple Music, the iCloud, those things you're going to get 3% back. And then also with select merchants, like when you use it for Uber and Nike, you're going to get the 3% daily cash. And then also you're going to get 2% whenever you're using Apple Pay, or 1% back just in general. Now, I personally like to use this credit card for anything that, well, let me not say that. I was going to say I like to use this for anything that I cannot use, that I can use Apple Pay with. But I have another credit card that give me more rewards based pay than just the 2%. So I like if I can't use Apple Pay, I use other credit card. But if I can use Apple Pay, I'm going to use my Apple credit card most likely. That's what I want to use because of the rewards that I'm going to get on Apple. Now, I like also that they do not have any foreign transaction fees or late fees. So that's going to be really nice for you all, especially if you're using them when you're traveling outside the country. So yeah, I really like it, and you can pre-qualify for it without a hard inquiry. Like I said, they'll allow you to get increases, and also they had a thing where, which can be good for certain people. Since I am in Florida, they have the hurricane here. So like when the hurricane happened, they said, "Hey, I see that you're in the disaster area. If you want to, we cannot charge you interest on your next month," which means that if you're paying your statement balance every month, they're telling you, hey, don't worry about paying your statement balance in full this month. Whether you pay it or not, we're not going to charge you interest. Because remember, a lot of times I tell you guys to pay your statement balance by your due date so they don't charge you interest. I think they said you can push it out like 1 month. Because I try to do it, I just be like, okay, forget it. I've kind of forget all the details, but I do like that they did give me the option to push it out. I don't know if it was more than that, but I know for sure for 1 month. That means that, if you was going to pay your statement balance anyway, you can actually not get charged any interest. So 0% interest anyway from just not paying it then and paying it another time. And that could be good. That credit cards are doing that. They had that for Apple and also the GM Rewards. Again, they're connected. That's good that credit cards are doing that. So if you're in these areas and stuff like that, and you're especially trying to tackle your debt, the point that they're doing that can help you, because whatever you want to pay on this credit card, you can actually pay on the other credit cards. So that's something you can think about. And I just think of it as an extra feature too, that they just have it. That's just so nice that they even have it. Now, if you guys are not able to get approved for this credit card or any other credit cards, and you're having a hard time, definitely look into my exclusive credit membership. With my exclusive credit membership, these are the actual results of my clients that we actually got on Credit Karma. These are the actual results. Accounts getting deleted, credit score is going up. So it's just a formula and what you got to do to get your credit score up. And we want to teach you that formula and help you follow those steps to actually get your credit score to go up even higher. Now, again, no annual fee for it, unlimited daily cash back. You're going to get at least 1% back no matter what. So it's going to rotate in terms of you're going to get 3% back on certain things, 2% back on certain things, and then 1%. But unlimited daily cash back for sure. They put it right onto your card. And then also you can pre-qualify for it without a hard inquiry. But if you accept the offer, they are going to pull a TransUnion to approve you. I like to know that because when you're trying to get approved for credit cards, you want to make sure you know exactly what bureau they're going to pull. You want them to pull your best bureau. So if TransUnion is your best bureau, that this is a good card for you because they're pulling TransUnion. Now, if Experian was your best bureau, maybe you need to go find a credit card that's going to pull a bureau. I mean, they're going to pull Experian because you got a greater chance of getting approved for it. You got a greater chance of possibly get a higher limit for it based off of you saying that bureau is the best. Maybe your credit score is higher. Maybe you actually got a trade line put on and it's only really reporting on that one. So that credit score is really the highest. Whatever it is that's making that credit score the highest, maybe you need to find companies that's going to pull that bureau. So that's why I say definitely check to see which bureau they're going to pull. Again, I have my exclusive credit membership. And depending on when you're watching this video, I know that my membership is going to go up by the end of 2025 for sure, based off of everything that I have going on. But I do have a dollar trial where you guys can get in there and we can help figure out what you have to do to get your credit score higher. And then also I have my Credit 101 membership too, where I teach you guys how to basically learn the different parts of credit. It's over 200 different videos. I spent almost a year putting this together, and I have 40 different downloadable guides in there, and it's all the way down to looking at like the guides can be dispute letters, worksheets, and also different checklists. So it's going to be good when you learn credit, budgeting, all of that. Is so much stuff inside of there. So definitely check it out. It's a dollar trial. And I think it's like, no, I don't think, I know it's for sure. It's only $9.99 per month. It's kind of one of those things that I put together so that no matter what, people can be able to learn about that. And it is available to them. So definitely check that out. Again, GM Rewards, very similar. Check it out. They got 0% APR too. I love to tell people about that, especially when I see people got balances on their credit cards. I'm telling people do a balance transfer, move that balance onto the other credit card. Or if you don't want to do it that way, you can just put all your purchases on that new 0% APR credit card and pay off whatever credit card you want to transfer the balance from. That way you don't get a fee because, you know, Chase is out there charging 5% balance transfer fee, and other companies charge it also. So definitely check it out. But I think the GM Rewards is going to be more about the purchases. And then I have different lists that you guys can look at depending on what type of credit you're trying to get. You can look at these different lists. If you're trying to build your credit, I got a list for you. Check out those different credit cards. Each of these lists have different credit cards targeted to what it's called. So the best credit cards for students, basically the best credit cards for students. Best credit cards for bad credit, pre-qualified with no hard inquiry. That's my favorite list because I want to know yes or no if you're going to prove me without the hard inquiry. Like, don't break my heart. Just tell me what it's going to be. I don't have time to play any games. So I like that. And you're not racking up a lot of inquiries. And then plus a lot of these credit cards are already in there. So I just really love this list the best. But definitely check it out. And then I also have the 6 months of free letters. All you have to do is follow steps 1 through 5. The 5th step is actually call us. We'll create 6 months of dispute letters to help you remove those accounts from your credit reports. We'll email them to you, or you can actually ask us to mail them for you. We'll be able to mail them for you. But when you call, just ask what you have to do to have us mail them for you. And again, I have my exclusive credit membership, so definitely check it out. Now, I know I talked a lot about Apple and GM Rewards, but I really do love them. Seriously, I know I talked a lot about the different things that they offer, but I really do love them. And I loved check out some of my previous videos where I was showing you all how I was paying it off too. So you can go in there. They tell you how much interest they're going to charge you if you don't pay it off. Check out my videos because I posted those to show you guys how it actually worked, where I actually paid off my credit card right there in front of you. So I can show you, hey, they said if I don't pay my statement balance, these are the different interests that they're going to charge me, just so you guys can be aware of how much interest they're charging you when you don't pay off your full credit card balance. But definitely check out those previous videos. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.